Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you. Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach Tradepost. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Huh?
Yeah, scrap's still plentiful thanks to the war. We might be able to find you some Holtzman generators, but it's tricky. Holtzman fields really rile up the worms. And now, we've got to search during the heat of the day because of the damn Sardaukar patrol ships with their bloody searchlights running all night long. Don't know who they're looking for, but they drop Chone mercenaries to take anyone they see. Glad it's just the mercs and not the Sardaukar themselves. Much better chance against company stooges who don't know the desert.
There's someone here.
Eyes on enemy. that. Target down.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you, but be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you. So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are? And while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar. It's a good story, I'll give you that. But even a sandworm might choke on it. Nobody escapes a Sadukar security grid. Not even Zantara. Welcome to Griffin's Reach, stranger. The rules here are simple. Pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good? Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's the contract board in the corner, if you need work. No, he is quite mute. I don't know the how or why of it. The bastard can be quite reticent when he chooses to be. There was a fellow, bought supplies a while back, an ecologist. He was here to audit the station, said he was camped above it. He'd no more. Settlement? Ha! People don't live out here, they cling. Bandits, scavengers, and a couple of fools stupid enough to run Tradeposts. Sure, Smiley Tig still runs his place northeast of here, across the gap. You'll figure it out if you meet him. The Griffin is the Harkonnen house symbol, and while we have no official affiliation, I like to think they are aware of Griffin's Reach.
What about them? The Duke is a weak fool, and his house will fall. The Baron is 5 moves ahead of the Atreides at every turn.
The Padishah Emperor, in his infinite wisdom, has blessed us with a cohort of his most efficient and ruthless Imperial Sadukar. They use Chom mercs for the hunting mostly. I suspect the real Sadukar are looking for Fremen, and that bastard Zantara. Have you been living under a rock? Zantara is a terrorist scum of the highest order. The Emperor has placed a 1,000,000 Solari bounty on his head. I don't think so. But if he did, the Sadukar would garrote him. In the meantime, the Kirab suffice as target practice. Scavengers is too good a name for them. Everyone does what they can to scrape by. Scavies do it by mindlessly killing everyone and each other. They are no more. exterminated by the Sardaukar, and rightfully so. Only the terrorist Zantara persists, but I'm confident not for much longer. This region was once crawling with their filthy kind, but not anymore. If one walked through the door right now, I would shoot him in the face.
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be, I can fly you there. For a price. I like to fly. Fast. Storms, worms, or static, nothing stops me from getting where I need to go. But you know what I don't like much? Talking. Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Stop. Stand still for a moment. I can see it in the way you stand, the way you walk. You've been through the training. You're a trooper. I thought as much. I still have an eye for talent. Used to be a trooper myself. Even fought in a few battles you've even heard of. Not so much now. As much as I would love to take your Solaris, it seems you're already familiar with basic soldiering. I can teach you no more. Arakeen may have a seasoned trooper or two willing to take you on. Bandits, scum. Thieves who prey on their own kind. I suppose it's easier to rob and kill your fellow scrap digger than put in a hard day's work. Just up country from here. The Vermilius Gap is Kirab territory. You'll know you've gone too far when the sand turns blood red.
keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger, stranger.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.